Well, what's going on?
What's up?
Yo. What's up?
This is our first guest, I think, that says anything like...
Right, yeah, it always takes our guests usually a minute or two to talk like...
I was just hoping I didn't break any code.
Right,
Bro,
no, it's
man.
perfect. That's,
Jumping in.
Yeah, it's totally cool,
you didn't break
man.
any code, man.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah, dude. You're here with us, it's Simply Bacon,
code ever.
with Leon here,
Yo!
Ozzy,
Hey, what's up?
and me, Jesus.
I'm Ozzy.
Jesus!
I'm
Yeah!
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm Ozzy.
It's good to have the gang around, man.
I'm Ozzy.
It feels good, it feels good.
Yeah, dude.
What is Ozzy? What a collection
What is
of
Jordan?
Ozzy.
Jordan, tell us about yourself. You're the feature.
No.
Man.
What's
Not
up,
much
Jordan?
to say, dude. What's happening? I just like to kick it, man.
Jordan has a
Here
wave
to
in his
chill.
hat.
The mountain and the wave, man. Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
It is life at this point.
Sponsored by Quicksilver.
It's
No,
not
it's
Quicksilver.
not.
Not sponsored.
Simply Bacon is not a...
Simply Bacon's not a sponsor.
Quicksilver.
Take him out. Take him out.
Quicksilver is not a sponsor of Simply Bacon, just to make that clear. But we do have a couple of
My lawyers are like...
they're
They're on edge right now. They're like, holy shit.
This podcast is 75 Quicksilver employee right now.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're like somewhere else, though.
What did you say?
Some different-
Oh, it is 75%.
It is 70. What do you think? You're questioning my math, Ozzy?
No, because for a second I forgot, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, oh shit.
I work there too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man.
Algebra.
That sounds like discrimination. And that is punishable by law,
That is
man.
a touchy
Nice.
one.
The law, our topic.
Oh,
Yeah.
Laying it down.
and they're enforcers, man.
That was definitely a gold
Forces,
star for your
man.
Jesus. I like that. I like that segue.
That
you
was a
did.
good segue.
Smooth, brother.
That's the spicy
Yeah.
segue. That's
I'm as smooth as soap.
So law enforcement, man.
Yeah.
It's
Law
been some
enforcement.
controversial stuff, man. The past
Especially
couple
lately.
man, it's crazy. And Obama taking that executive action and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy
seriously.
shit! It's
Gun
like,
laws getting
Executive
it's
order.
a touchy move too.
yeah, it's super touchy. They were saying, man,
Racy,
that those
racy.
were some crocodile tears Obama had.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
that was
man,
funny
those
because he
are
did
some
one at a
crocodile-
time.
Crocodile tears, man. That's what people are saying, but.
Fucking liberal.
Trying to take
Or when my dad
guns.
Yeah, trying to take away our guns!
Oh, my dad called it.
Take my guns!
They took our guns!
Emperor Obama.
Oh, man.
So,
That's South Park is gonna come out with that
Yeah.
probably within the next week, bro.
You know what? I
Guaranteed.
would not put it past them.
Yeah.
actually, I'm hoping that happens.
Yeah, dude.
I-
And then you send the fucking fan letter out there and be like, dude, do that shit already.
Imagine
man.
the episode is about the guy who had to get the special tears so that Obama can cry.
Oh,
Like he's a crucial, like for example, Movie Butters, like
Uh-huh.
like the perfect one, like oh shit, I
Oh,
gotta
like
get
the
fucking
perfect tears.
tears.
And he did it. He's like,
Okay.
And then
He's
like
jealous.
Carbon's like I can't let you do that, Butters.
what
we need our guns.
What about Tweak, dude?
Tweak? Oh, dude, I love that kid.
Ah, shit! He just passes out. And it's just, his
Son,
dad's
calm
always,
down. Have some coffee.
have some coffee, son.
Coffee, bro.
You know what?
What a
He's like a twitching chihuahua, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
Tyler again.
Oh my
That was
god.
my favorite character in like middle scores or shit. I went through like so many phases.
South Park's been around for a while, man.
Yeah.
So they had him as a new friend.
Yeah, when that I was like, oh my god, this guy's crazy.
It's like, dude, that's what Kenny would do. Oh God! I'm gonna die! That's what Kenny would do. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, man. But veer back to the topic. It's
Right,
been some
right.
crazy
Minor
stuff.
segue there.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Damn.
Seriously.
That was,
I guess my segue went to the
derail.
worst.
Yeah.
Distraction.
It went for the worst, man.
Alright.
It's gonna happen a couple times, man. That's guaranteed.
Just do a
Yeah,
round
that's
robin,
a guarantee
man.
for this show. That should be the tagline.
Stay on topic, not guaranteed.
Oh.
Like Futurama, that they have they always change them.
Yeah,
The subtitles.
Yeah, man.
Like we're not gonna be able to talk.
Yeah.
So don't count on it.
Hence right now.
Oh
Yeah.
hey, hey! law.
We're sorry.
I mean, honestly, I don't. I'm so afraid, you know, like.
Simple question, just to kick it off. Then
Yeah.
you see a cop. What do you think? How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel.
You're not doing anything wrong.
Anxious.
You're just about your
Anxious.
daily business.
Am I driving or am I walking?
Well, I guess
What's the difference, huh?
That changes it. It
Yeah.
changes
What do you
it.
say?
Am I driving or am I walking?
Doesn't matter. Just a
Because
random
walking,
daily
I'm more
activity.
confident because I'm just walking, man. If I'm doing something blatantly illegal, you know, it's just.
Yeah.
Nothing illegal. Doesn't matter what the situation is.
You're just
not
looking
doing
at
anything
people.
illegal.
Like,
No, I don't.
You
I don't
interact.
flinch. I don't
You
flinch.
cross lines.
I honestly don't flinch, man, because I'll just be like, I wonder who he's busting today, you know, like. So, I don't know.
So
I-
you're
I
not
really-
afraid then.
It doesn't phase when
I get anxious.
when they're like a good like 100 yards behind me,
Closing into
In
the
row.
10 car
yeah,
lane.
yeah, and they're just in the same lane as me, man. I get a little like, oh shit, I don't have to have anything on me, dude.
So you're saying you're good until like
yeah,
it's good
until
as long as I don't see them.
Until they get
exactly.
close.
Yeah, until like they're just a little down the road from me. I just I can't. Yeah, that's
So
when
there
I
is
get-
some uneasiness.
Yeah,
Remember-
exactly. That's when it's unsettling, man. But other than that, I'm
Against
I'm
your
chilling.
high blood pressure.
I can get a what?
What?
High blood pressure?
You can see high blood pressure.
A little bit, man. I
Now,
can say.
if you were in a life-threatening situation, would you trust a police officer to help you and save your life?
Yeah.
So you'd still be calling them number one.
Yeah. dude.
That's
Fantastic.
Yeah,
That's-
dude.
I hate those people that say like
An
fuck the
ultimate
police.
belief. Exactly.
No,
that's
no.
the ultimate end result that I was trying to get to there is there the fuck the police mentality.
No, dude.
No,
I
hell
think that's
no.
ridiculous, you know? Like,
There's like
It's a job. It's just that a lot of people think that they're hypocrites.
And I understand that because I've seen it. It happens.
yeah,
But
it's just like one bad apple making the whole
corrupting
like
the whole barrel, man.
yeah. Well, like according to people, you know. I mean, no, that's not that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was one cop's bad actions are like reflecting on everybody, like all the whole force, you know. And it's just
It does. It
it's
does happen
just
that way.
it's just sad, man, because honestly, you know, they have good intentions. They want to like just service, you know, serve the people and protect us, and also catch those bad guys. But every once in a while, there's that one that crosses the line and just he gets blown up, you know, sensationally on the news and stuff.
yeah.
And his bad actions are just
They reflect it.
exactly, dude. They just make all the rest of them look bad, and that makes that whole fuck the police mentality like a rash. You know?
Well, there's another point of view that if you think about it, what if the police officer like he's not doing anything wrong, but he has to stop somebody for something that he understands it's like dumb, like it's a dumb law, for example.
Yeah.
But he has to like, for example, let's say that he's stopping a friend, like for something like that,
And you're like, oh shit.
and you're like, yeah, because
The
they
law's
know
the
that
law,
you're like, they know that you're like fuck that shit,
Yeah.
but it's the law. So you're in that position that you're like, I'm really not okay with like, this is my friend and I'm not okay with like stopping him for this. So like, it's like, what do you do, kind of thing.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's kind of a hard job because of that.
Yeah, you gotta
It's
do
not
your
an
job.
easy job, dude. Service, it can't be easy, man. I got family in that type of
Oh yeah.
industry, man.
Tell
It's
us
not
a
easy.
little bit about it, man. I'm sure you've heard some
It's not
stories.
easy. Well, I mean, just recently, like, they got to deal with all kinds of crazy stuff that, I mean, a normal
The holidays
daily
just
person.
passed, man. So
Yeah.
I'm sure some shit went down, dude.
Christmas evening, a DUI driver cut in front of somebody, caused an accident, and everybody died in the car, man. And one of the people that my mom works with was there trying to get them out of the car. He responded to the call, and
Yeah.
he had to watch 5 people pass away.
Ah,
Couldn't
dude.
save them. So, I mean, think about it when it comes down to that. That's what these people deal with on
Yeah.
a daily basis almost, depending on where they work. So, yeah, they're going to be on edge, man. They're not going to be happy people. They deal with the scum that you don't see so that you don't see it.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
He's hiding it from society.
Exactly. They're the cleanup. It's simple as that.
Social cleanuppers.
It's not often that you see what they talk about either. Maybe you'll see the accident, but you don't even know what happened.
Exactly.
They're like the
dude.
maid of our society.
Yeah, I was gonna say
So-
something like
They
that.
just knock on our
Yeah.
door and tick.
I mean, some people think they are literal
I
maids
was gonna
too.
say vacuum, but goddamn. I'm sorry.
Nah.
They sweep the
Outside
streets
performance.
of crime, you know. Type
Yeah,
thing.
man.
Yeah. But seriously, there's that side of the force that, you know, they do their job, they care for the public, and you know, they make sure everybody's safe and, you know, protecting stuff. But there's also that
They have a responsibility too.
that huge responsibility,
Yeah.
and they take risks every day, you know. But lately I've been seeing a lot of stuff about how people are comparing them to like a whole gang, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
also.
because they could just do whatever they want.
Exactly. I think those like,
I don't know what that. Like you have.
I think those ones that have gone sour, taking advantage of their
Power.
exactly, their
Yeah.
power,
They're assigned power.
their advantages and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just
Because we do
But
give
a
them some
gang
power.
of them,
Like they
No,
do
it's-
have power.
it's
No,
like-
they see
that.
them as a gang because
I understand.
They see it,
It's
but-
only those select few that really do that.
Yeah.
Cause the
No, it's very little. Of course.
yeah, no, it's
It's just a lot easier to talk about it.
It's crazy, dude. It's just, I'm not saying that I consider the police force to be a gang or anything. It's definitely
Nah,
that's
it's
not the
just like
case.
a thing that people
That's
are
just wrong.
comparing
It's people
against.
that they're making comparisons with
Yeah.
because of how a couple of them have been taking advantage of their abilities, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. I think, what was it, like maybe a couple of days ago I saw an article about a laundering by the Miami Beach force. You guys didn't see anything about that? I saw it like a couple of times on the feed. Laundering.
Laundry? Or like money laundering?
Doing your laundry.
I was like, laundry.
Okay, they clean
Come
the
straight
streets
to
and
the
I think you were
laundry
saying
clothes,
something like
too.
there was a laundry store
Oh,
that
you're
they robbed
still
or something.
at the metaphor.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
We gotta do the
They're
laundry.
deep in the metaphor.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
cleaning. They're cleaning our
They clean the stains
Not
in
only
the beautiful flowers that is America.
Not only-
Some weird ass shit like that.
Not only are they cleaning up the crime, but also your clothes. Type. Hey, you guys got me started on this, man. And
But I didn't know it was gonna get there.
I'm just going with the flow. But I said the word was laundering.
Yeah, like money
Laundering. And maybe it was like two. Like I saw like two articles, man. Maybe they were fake. I saw there's always a couple fake articles on there,
Yeah,
but
like bad cops.
yeah, just laundering for the cartel. I was bringing this up.
Oh,
Hopefully, one of you guys
I know
have seen it
I've
before,
heard- I
because
think I heard something.
it was on like my feed a couple times. I'm like, I always thought it was bullshit. I'll just keep swiping, but
Sorry.
I thought you guys could back me up, but apparently I'm the only one.
No, I
who's
think-
seen this.
No, you
Saw
just.
it.
I think I've heard it.
Because you have the flow going. It's not because.
Right.
You were confident.
Yeah, I was like bringing up this article, and I thought one of you would know what I was talking about, but apparently,
I think I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
You've heard
But
of it,
I don't know.
well,
I didn't read the article. I just kind of saw like the headline and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I've
I
seen
saw
nothing.
that.
I know nothing.
Which
Yeah.
is yeah.
So 75% of people.
Yeah.
It's just as good as I
I've
heard.
seen it.
It's just as good as it's just as good as I heard because
Yeah.
you just like see some shit.
Pretty much, but yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe it's a rumor. I wouldn't know. It's just yeah. It's some crazy
Pretty
stuff been
crazy.
happening lately, man.
I mean,
What do
money
you guys
laundering
think?
happens all the time around here.
Around
Miami.
here.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
wait,
all
what?
the time.
I know
Something's
money
always
laundering
happening in Miami?
plays.
No,
Is
money
that a
laundering
fact?
is always happening in Miami.
Oh.
All the time. Like, for example, one good example of that is the painting sales of like abstract art.
Uh-huh.
Some of them, not all of them, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Well, some of them, like for example, one good example would be the one which is like it's blue and then there's one white line, and that one sold for like I don't know like $2 million or shit like that.
What is money
Oh,
laundering?
just
That-
to move the money.
Just to move the money.
It takes
Oh.
drug cash that you
Yeah,
can't
it's
just
a-
deposit into a
'cause it's
bank
like something of interest, and it's like,
turns
go
it
here,
into
all
an
cash.
actual valuable
Like
item.
it's but it's
And
like
it can be
coming.
seen
It's
as,
like
like-
money.
Yeah,
you already
like,
have from the
oh,
drugs,
right?
right?
It's
And then
like
you-
art being
and then
sold.
Jay,
that's
yeah,
coming
it's already being
into,
sold to somebody like
establishment.
Selling
that it's
a
fucking
piece of
crazy or
yeah,
whatever.
or anything. Like it could
Sometimes
be,
it's like that.
In Breaking Bad, it was
Sometimes it's
the
not.
laundry.
Right, let's keep it on one track.
Oh, that's right.
But it's still.
But I was explaining.
Two
No, but this
so
happened.
many
We're giving our listeners headaches right now.
But I'm still
But
talking
our
about the
viewers
same
are just
thing.
fine.
Our viewers are just as confused, probably.
I'm still talking about the same thing. Though. That's normal.
Shit, alright, yeah.
That was
yeah.
fucking.
That was
We
right.
were
that
on.
definitely got
Hello.
interesting.
Yeah.
Still talking about the same shit.
Yeah, we are, but
Overlap.
it's become
The overlap.
conversations amongst ourselves when it's about the audience. That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, it's just that this became a conversation itself, and then it was
Oh, I didn't notice that.
There were
Just
layers
talking.
and depth to everything. In
Yeah,
what
it's
we're
kind of like this is
transmitting.
kind of like a
We're
deep show.
confusing the
Isn't
shit
it?
out of these people, man.
Whatever. The point is, guys, one track, one
Law
lane.
enforcement.
Oh, because you were like that. I thought you were saying
Exactly.
time. I'm like, what?
No,
You
it's
said-
not the time.
Oh,
dude.
we're not talking. I'm
I
like,
was-
The
I thought it was
time
on
is-
point. But I'm
Time's
sorry.
9:12.
I get what you mean now. I get what
right,
you mean now.
but
Confusing.
what are some?
Oh, I have. What about this? The cameras for the law enforcement.
Oh, what's it called?
What,
Body
Body cams.
Body cam.
Yeah,
Okay,
people
fair.
are talking about having cops have that because like camera technology is getting pretty cheap. Like compared.
Yeah, you can
could
video anything.
you could
now.
designate a couple of the taxpayer dollars that we pay them with to get like camera that will be seeing them always, and then if somebody fucks with them too, like they also have it. If you're doing the right thing, there's nothing. You get me? Like,
Yeah.
You're doing the right thing, whatever. Like, yeah, you're doing right. If somebody fucks you over or you fuck someone over, like now we know. You get me? And it's super cheap.
And they do it in some places.
No, they
and
do it,
has
but it's
solved
not-
some problems.
That's like worldwide. Like that would solve a huge amount of problems. At least like in getting justice kind of thing. You get me?
Not only that, you always have footage of stuff that's always going on. Like, let's say you don't catch something going on. And there's a case
You're
going on
moving
and
too
about.
quick.
Well, that's like
What
the
about-
Big Brother reason to do
Oh,
it. Like,
Okay, what I mean
I
is,
saw him in the body.
what I mean is that like, let's say there's a cop that's just like having a break or something, and something happens around his street, but like he didn't really see it. He was like
Eating
let's
his
say-
food while his camera was recording over
was
there
recording
or
some
whatever.
shit, and like there's a case that they're passing by or something. It's like, oh yeah, I was there around that time actually, but I didn't see anything.
My
Or just
camera
check his
did.
camera.
Yeah.
Like there could be tons of benefits about that.
Yeah. The only.
Like in fucking England, dude, they have
It's
cameras
having eyes
or London.
everywhere.
I think it's just London, dude.
Yeah,
that they have
CCTV.
cameras
London.
in every fucking corner, every subway, every like pretty much
Yeah.
like
The
hallway.
entire city is
Yeah.
just under
That shit is
some
pretty-
law.
Under
That's just
surveillance.
That's like
under
Big Brother
surveillance.
shit, like.
That's just scary as
In
fuck.
1984, like that shit. That's what I was gonna say. Like that's like the Big Brother reason to get body cams, but like
Yeah.
for justice, I think is the best. Like holy shit, like you fuck someone over.
I was having a thought earlier today.
What's your thought?
We were talking about the lotto. It's gonna be a segue here into the law enforcement deal. See that nobody won the lotto recently. It was $500 million.
Oh,
yeah.
Now it's like 700 or 800 million.
Yeah, I
now.
heard about that.
So say you won that, right? I asked my buddy this, and he said he would buy out his entire neighborhood and build a wall and a gate around it, and let all of his friends and family live in the houses for free. Now,
Shit.
if you were to create your own security service,
Oh shit.
what
you
do
can
you think
afford
the
it.
interaction between security and law enforcement would be for that designated area?
You could hire.
You think both could survive? Or do you
Yeah.
think the police would just fucking shut the whole shit down?
Holy
As long as you're not doing anything wrong.
Or would that
Is there
escalate to
anything
like
illegal?
government
That's the thing,
interaction?
though. There's a point in which you get used to having your own system. So you like the law enforcement in that area could at some point be like, I mean, we're our own bosses here. Not to the point that like they get
no, I don't
crooked
think
or
so.
anything, but like the laws would change, just like how they have local
Just
states.
behind that wall.
I don't think so. 'Cause
That's
you could
exactly
hire-
what I mean.
Wait,
like
but hold up.
if
It's
they had
just
some
like a gated community.
But
yeah,
you're
but
hiring-
exactly.
you're
So
hiring-
that's exactly what I mean. But
That's
if they
exactly
found
it.
out, if they found out, like that's what he's asking, would they?
But if
So
there's
how
no,
would that-
if there's
I think
they
higher
would.
security there, like you could hire the topmost like bodyguards to cover that shit. And what are they gonna do?
What do
They're
you
doing
mean?
their job.
No, but you're still
However-
part of the land, though.
Yeah, but
they
like there's
could
no
shut it down.
there's
Rules
no
Rules
still apply.
there's no conflict,
Somebody
though.
can interact.
Yeah,
they could interact, but why would they like take them down? They're
Because-
just doing their job like they're doing.
Alright.
that's
Say-
the thing. That they might not. They might end up like.
I don't think that's like they're that crooked that there's like this is our.
No, that there's
territory.
a, no, that is, no, that's not what I mean though. Like some illegal shit would happen there, but since it's closed walls and it's their own system, they get used to it. Like
Like,
for
of
example,
course,
let's
if
say
you're
people
in a-
were like pro weed, and something like that happens
Just
here in
a
Miami.
city, say this. Yeah, exactly. Pro weed
Yeah.
inside the
Perfect.
walled area. It's
Uh-huh.
only
That's
100
it, man.
It's only 100 houses, but you just do a brick bonfire in the center of your little town, I suppose
That's
you can
it.
call
I mean,
it.
if you're in the
Not when the
cities-
cops come through blasting
But you're
through
still
the gate.
exempt, bro.
Depends
you're-
on what
it's
state you
illegal.
do it in, dude.
Exactly. That's exactly what
If
I
you
mean.
go to
I
Colorado,
think
you
they
can
would
get
catch
away
him.
with that, man. To be honest, but in
But
Florida,
obviously.
But
That's
if
why the example
it's my
presents-
own backyard per se. There's
I
no
know,
civilian
but
interaction
then just
except for my
just
friend.
buy an estate like with
Yeah, but
like
you're
tons
still,
of
like, on
acres.
land.
Just get I
That's
mean,
what I mean.
buying a piece of city and doing that. I guess you could probably get away with that, but I think you're better off buying an estate somewhere with acres
where
and
you got
stuff.
empty land.
Yeah, man.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
but
he's talking
having,
about.
having fucking ranch parties and shit.
That's exactly
Yeah, but
what
the
we're
whole
talking
point
about,
that
though.
he was talking about was that like, would they shut it down? Like, would
It doesn't matter if you have a
Would-
war.
and they
or
would.
not.
If
How
you
would the
if
police
you
talk
if
to
the
the-
police are not being able to get inside this little
no,
city
they
or whatever,
would, dude.
if they have access to it, because
If you
they-
think about it, you're in a way like if you have this thing that's part of the land
yeah.
and the law enforcement can't get in, a higher law enforcement with more power is gonna try to until like
Force.
Yeah,
let's say
yeah,
they have to get to the
It's
military.
called the military, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they wouldn't allow.
What if they had better
course they
motherfuckers
wouldn't.
than the military?
That was my point the whole time. I thought you people were against me. That's why.
No.
That's just a rebellion, dude. If they had better,
Yeah.
that's a rebellion.
That is
bro.
a. Like,
It is a rebellion.
You're
Yeah.
But
doing
in the
something
state of the
illegal.
world
This-
right now,
They're
I wouldn't
seceding.
be surprised.
But if you're doing something illegal,
They're seceding,
it's
right?
illegal. Like you're inside of the city borders, which is where it's illegal. And you're just because you buy like acres in the city doesn't mean that the rules don't apply in there. Like
You know what I just
you
found
Right.
out?
still have
Of
like
course not.
you might get away with it because like you're in the middle of your
in that
acre. Who's
area.
gonna fucking tell? You get me? But like it's still illegal either way. You get me?
We're talking about the Alamo, bro.
What?
We're talking
Whoa!
about the Alamo.
Don't fuck me up.
Wait,
like that,
wait,
fam.
wait, what?
We're talking about the Alamo because they were like,
Yeah,
hey,
basically.
we're seceding, and they're like, in a way that's illegal. Like, you can't just secede. So let's go to war for it. And it's as big as wall. It's as big
And
as
there
wall.
you
Like,
go.
no!
And history has been remade.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like, no, get the fuck out. And like, nah, we're here. So they try to break down the wall. Like, the military literally breaks down the wall. I mean, at the end they win at some point, but there's some battles. it's
I
like-
really like what my brain had to go through there just now. Like I was like, wait a minute. The whole thing was the Alamo.
We're talking about the
That's
Alamo,
history
dude.
right there.
They're like, oh, we're cool. It's like, no.
Well, I mean, succeeding has a definite difference from just buying a couple acres. Like, in my mind, you were talking about like just like family and friends,
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
man.
but this is like a whole side of a like a
It
state.
could happen that way.
No, no,
Like
it was
a whole
only
big
like a
thing.
neighborhood, you know.
But then you get walls,
I'm
and then
not-
you get like a different system, and then it's no. This is-
yeah.
Definitely.
All right, how about this one?
I get you. That's
when
a
it
good
gets
one.
to laws, do you think we could ever go back to cowboy style of living?
No.
Duke it out, shoot the fuck out of each other, and solve your
Well,
problems.
it's kind of
that
like a
way?
Mad Max thing, right? Like,
I mean,
when
we
the world
would,
goes down,
but
that's it.
just
That's all it's gonna
exactly.
be.
I think we could, but it would not at all be the same as it was back then.
It would.
Yeah, no, I'm
Due
saying
to communication, I suppose, because it was so isolated.
Well,
there.
yeah.
My rules are my rules. Travelers come in and run by their own rules, and
So
that's how towns got shot.
the
up.
only way is by like actual near annihilation kind of scenario.
Yeah, dude. Like total deterioration of like
Society.
Of society, to, like you have to bring technology back because even if something crazy
Yeah.
happens, you still have communication. Like technology is still gonna go up.
But there is more understanding now. You get me? Like either
Now,
way.
Yeah.
what if?
Like if we just go randomly into a post-apocalyptic universe and we have to build ourselves up, this generation understands each other a little better than back then. You get me? So back then it was like, yeah, my rules are my rules, and they duked it out in there. You get me? Based on little town almost, because communication took forever to get to each other. You get me?
yeah.
But now we've grown up in a world where communication is so quick.
So we'd be able to regenerate.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's not even
quick.
that, but like if we lost all technology, it would take a good amount of time to bring it all back. But we as a people, I think, would get along better. We wouldn't be like, we're just
Right.
more sane about it.
Yeah, I think the apocalypse would be a good refresh button for the human race.
Now,
Oh, you're one of those.
in current
Sorry,
situation,
We need a new place.
with
Oh,
all
we
the
need-
gun laws,
Wait, where is it?
with the gun law debates and all that, say up and coming president Obama does, and he's not gonna get anything done at this
Obama.
point, I don't think. say the next president, whoever the crazy person's gonna be, because it's getting real interesting.
They're all crazy.
Goes after the Constitution. I know this is far-fetched, and they actually alter the Second Amendment. Do you think a non-apocalyptic rebellion could be possible?
Like just the people rebelling against it. Yeah, definitely.
Without total destruction of the country.
Well, no,
As a you know, a neuropathic or whatever disease or crazy shit. No disease and corruption, just an actual
people are like rebelling.
Rebellion.
Yeah, that definitely would happen. I don't think it would.
I think it would be small.
Small and short, sweet, nothing crazy, nothing successful.
Like nothing.
It might be
successful.
big, but it might just be like a secession if like at most. Cause
like,
Texas was,
just for a change, not for an actual like
the entire place goes to
Texas
ruin.
threatened to secede.
I don't feel like there will be any civil war.
We're gonna
like maybe some areas they will have battles and shit like that, but not to the point that the country divides or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. That small revolt.
I think there would be a secession.
Building.
There could be a secession, but like there wouldn't be a.
Besides, they think about it too. Like, they think about it. And they're like, if we do something very drastic, like nobody can carry guns.
Yeah.
For example, Texas. Even now, people would not do that, especially since Texas said, "Oh, everybody can carry guns."
Yeah.
They just approved that. So imagine if they were like, "You can carry guns."
You
Like
can't-
it's a federal thing,
okay.
so they have to stop, and they're like, "No, fuck that shit."
Yeah, exactly. They're rebel.
And Texas would do it before, like, "Oh, we were kind of weird when because you were supposed to have it, but now I can have it everywhere, just like I did before, just without feeling weird about it, because it's Texas."
Yeah.
So imagine if they're like, "Nah."
There was somewhere with an open carry law, and this guy took full advantage of an open carry law, meaning you can carry your weapon open.
Anywhere.
Whatever weapon you choose, over your shoulder, in a holster, on your chest, in your hand, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So he went to pick up his daughter at the local airport with an AR-15 strapped to his back. Although not illegal, very brilliant move, and I mean that as sarcastic as I can be. Walking around a airport with a loaded firearm on your shoulder, man. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
It's like that's like a misuse of the law, right? Because it's like one of those things that you can't say fire in a private movie theater. Yep. You shouldn't be able to bring a firearm into a fucking airport. You get me? Like, I don't care how okay it is in the country or the state or whatever.
And you know what's really funny? They can debate the shit out of that, because they're like, in their minds, it's like, I'm gonna pick up my daughter at the airport, and there could be some fucking terrorist
run around
in the airport,
in a suitcase.
So I'm gonna kill him. Like, if something happens, I'll be the hero. So I might as well They feel like they're preparing themselves, right?
That's
like,
the angle that wins the case, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you think
a terrorist?
It's like, oh, you're worried about a fucking terrorist. What will you do? You don't have a fucking firearm.
Yes, terrorist. Okay. So I'm afraid of that word.
And I'm gonna have a gun just like the rest of this dumb policeman. No, I'm gonna have a fucking.
You know what did blow my mind? I went to LA last year, and I'm going back again in about, I don't know, 10 days now.
Woo! Awesome. Enjoy it.
Right when I got off at the airport, there were motorcycle cops practically in every corner, and they have weapon racks over the back wheel, and this one lady had 2 ARs with 2 like high-powered scopes and a shotgun and a big-ass handgun on her belt, all right there, like
ready.
Yep, little lights flashing on the bike.
Holy
like
shit.
She was loaded, bro, ready to rumble. And that was every motorcycle cop that I saw. At least 1 AR, at least 1 shotgun.
Was this like a weekend after like a?
No, man, that was everywhere that I went around the main city, you know, deep city, downtown, stuff like that. Those motorcycle cops are all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Now, do you think that's excessive or do you think that's acceptable? We did just say
that's
that
excessive.
guy with the AR, he went to the airport for the fear, you know. Allah Akbar with the fucking suitcase, you know.
That's for like SWAT team.
It's kind of excessive and intimidating.
But that's
like
why
for citizens. So you think about it.
No, one quick.
I
I
think
think
that-
it's already shaky the whole thing
But
about like having like.
What if they don't have it?
That's all about the militarization of the.
They could
police.
have. It could be minimal. You know, you don't have to have tons of weapons. You can just have like your gun, just like any other officer does.
Yeah, normal gun. No, it's
Now,
like
do you think they could have stopped the San Bernardino shooting with just their pistols? Or do you
Maybe.
think that AR on a motorcycle might have been a good call?
But there's a reason why there's like a SWAT team. Like you
Yeah,
bring in a
and
SWAT
there's
team when
different
you-
ones that.
Well, those guys are heavily loaded too. That's
Exactly.
quite an event. But
Oh, there's our new alarm, by the way, Jordan.
it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And he takes it.
Bacon
But,
comes from somewhere.
So,
Gotta get the good stuff, man.
how do you guys want to conclude this?
The enforcement
Stop
of
the
the law.
stop the militarization of the police.
I was gonna say that intimidation could work for in the favor of the public because that will intimidate
Keep us in
bad
line.
doers from doing bad. So, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
Hey, look,
They
if all
feel
these
sketched
cops
out
with
too.
fucking
They're
ARs
like, oh,
are
wow.
here, we're not gonna like go up and shoot up the airport or a
That's a-
school.
It should be more of a like a respect kind of thing, but when
That's
you
some
are doing something
1984
bad, it's
shit, though,
okay.
dude. It's like-
It's a good thing, I
Look
guess.
how scary we are. Look, put your act in line. Like you get me?
Right.
Scary.
You could look at it
Yeah,
like
but
that.
that's
too.
when we go into like the different morals. Like if there's a balance of morals, then there's peace. You know.
Yes, man. I don't know. I don't want that. I love that book, and that shit is a warning. You get me? Like 1984. You can't have
It's true.
cops with like fucking ARs and shit.
No, that's
like,
way too
you
much,
don't-
though.
It just
too
causes
much.
problems. Is
Yeah.
basically the way it
It's
goes.
like you don't want these people who are supposed to protect the local community to be like, yo, I could protect every community. You get me? And like they have like a fucking tank. Like,
Get to the chopper.
yeah, like you don't need. You could have a helicopter, guns, and then you have a SWAT team that's specifically for that kind of shit, and then you have a military in case shit goes down for real. Like there's reasons that whether they're divided. If you get this guy here, put him here, you're gonna make this guy think he's over here. And
Oh,
he
I
has a
see
lot of
what you
power.
mean now by saying militarizing the police.
Yeah,
Arming them and making them
yeah,
soldiers.
making them look like fucking, it's just horrible. That's something to think about.
Oh, that's a great way to
Something to
close
think
this.
about.
This guy.
An opinion.
An opinion. Well, that's why opinions exist, to be debated. So in the comment section, right there,
There you go.
put
Lay
your
down that
opinion.
opinion.
This is Simply Bacon
Put your opinion.
with Leon, Aussie, and Jesus.
Yeah, buddy.
Featuring Jordan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, gentlemen. For
It was
Yeah.
great.
No problem, dude.
Like us on Facebook.
Share.
Follow us on Tumblr, the new Tumblr.
We have a Tumblr. We have a Tumblr.
Share the love, man.
Share
This
the love
is a Tumblr where
everywhere.
you're listening.
And obviously go to SoundCloud for our beautiful voices, other episodes.
Yes.
on that.
We're gonna have this on YouTube pretty well. Actually, we're shooting, so they're obviously gonna see it
Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Pretty now.
Woo! All right, this is great.
All right.
Fantastic.
Super fantastic.
Take care.
Stick
love
around, everybody.